Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Code Realized Guardian of Rebirth, and yes, it's still on this, because in between recording that part and this part, I'm like, okay, bathroom break, and then I was like, oh my god, and then I threw in a load of laundry, and I'm just walking around, I keep walking by my TV, and this was just on, and I was like, yeah, I could just leave this up forever. Like, I really just want my TV screensaver to be all the CGs from this game, and I'm just gonna leave my TV on all the motherfucking time. Screw my electric bill. Anyway, but yeah, so interesting thought that I had while having to use the bathroom. How does she pee? How does our girl pee without melting a toilet? She can't touch anything. She can't even sleep without melting a pillow. The fuck does she pee? Interesting. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm gonna write to the game developers and be like, how the fuck does she pee? I mean, come on. It's going to drive me crazy now. Anyway, Van Helsing is asleep on the bed. I wish I was asleep with him. What? Nothing. Didn't say that. His breathing is even and his face has a healthy color. And he's fucking beautiful. After that, Victor had arrived right away and given Van Helsing emergency treatment. The first aid, as well as Van Helsing's own physical capabilities, helped him to miraculously avoid any critical wounds. A few other factors came into play, and Van Helsing was able to keep his life. As for Neontote, Scotland Yard said they would conduct an appropriate memorial service, and Delhi headed off with them. Everyone told me to rest in my room, since the excitement must have made me tired. But I didn't want to leave Van Helsing's side. I know, right? Look how fucking pretty he is. Plus, he has his shirt off, so why wouldn't we stay? I mean, I know he's got bandages, but fuck it, he's still hot. Somewhere in my heart, I had delusional fear that he would die the moment I left him alone. I don't blame you. Look, now he's awake. Oh, you're awake. Oh, I'm sure. It's you. Why are you here? What happened? It's all over. We're back at the mansion. You're going to be fine. I see. Glad you're alive. So glad. Me too. Oh, look at. Yeah, that's it. Stare at me. Stare at me in the eyes. It makes me feel weird. Why should you care if I live or die? You're alive, and that's all that should matter to you. Don't worry about me. Oh, you're so fucking adorable with your little death wish. He's looking at me, makes me feel awkward. I shake my head softly at Van Helsing's quiet protest. When I thought you were going to die, I was so scared. It was scarier than thinking about my own death. That's why I'm so happy that you're alive right now. Thank you for living. Oh my god. Thank you for living. He's like, are you on crack? I tell him everything that has been deep within my heart. Oh, I don't know what exactly this feeling is, but I just wanted to tell him everything right now. You. What? Oh. Is he admitting he loves us? Wait. When you tried to protect me, stood in front of Neontote, I probably felt the same way you do now. I don't know why, but it makes me so happy that you're still alive. Yes. A fright. He's so cute. I can't help it, guys. Don't ever do that again. You gave me a fright, but I gave him a fright. Oh my god, he's smiling at us! Oh my god! Oh my god, he's smiling at us. I'm gonna fall off my bouncy ball. I'm literally gonna fall off of it. He's so fucking adorable. I am grateful. Thank you, Spacey. You don't need to thank me. I'm always getting in the way. What are you saying? You're the one who treated me. When you yelled that you didn't want me to die, it made me happy. Oh my god. It makes me happy to know that there's someone who cares about my life. Van Helsing smiles. I look at it, it's so beautiful because he doesn't ever smile except for in that one CG that every single time I flip through the ones that we have, I always look at that one, when we celebrate that we won the airship race, and I'm like, I love it so much because he looks so happy. He's normally like pouty and everyone's smiling has like a naughty smirk, but like, look, he's happy. Ah! Okay. I had no idea he could smile so kindly. At the same time, my chest tightens. What is this feeling? My mouth automatically opens. There's something I want to tell him. Something I feel I need to tell him. Van Helsing? Oh, of course! Before I can finish, there's a knock on the door. I suddenly forget what I was trying to tell him in the first place. It's Delacroix. Spacey, you're in here, aren't you? May I come in? Oh, I open the door for him. Look, and then he's smiling at us, and he's like, oh, I still have to die. Come in. Van Helsing, you're awake? Yes. It seems that Deli hadn't counted on Van Helsing being awake yet. Deli looks awkward, but stands at the edge of the bed. Can I ask you something? What is it? Why did you save me? I'm going to kill you in the near future. I haven't forgotten that. I fully intend to keep my oath. This is when I would punch Deli in the face. I'd be like, bam! And I'd be like, you are not touching my hotness. You are not touching my hot muffins. Stay away from a hot muffin. Back off, kid. Back the fuck off. You... no, he gets a pass, bitch. He gets a fucking pass. Cece said he gets a fucking pass, therefore he gets a fucking pass. Out. Out, vampire child. Anyway. That's how I would have done this. Just saying. But then why did you save me? Do you think that I won't be able to kill you when the time comes? Deli sounds embarrassed and offended, as if he really is ready to start a fight with Van Helsing right now. No, I don't think that. Your anger and hate is understandable, thinking back on what I've done. I look down at the sound of guilt in his voice. Knowing that Van Helsing must die eventually almost crushes my heart. Again, punch Deli in the face. Back then, what happened back then? I can't think that someone like you, would destroy my people for no reason. Deli speaks anxiously as if irritated by something. If I had a good reason, would it have made it all right to kill your people? What? If I have a good reason for what I've done, does it absolve me of any crimes? Van Helsing... Once I've had my revenge, you can kill me. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. No, it's not fine! No. Spacey, this Spacey would punch that little twerp in the face and be like, you're not touching him! Hot muffins. You. Deli says nothing more. After a while, he leaves the room. He looks into the distance. It bothers me to see him look so forlorn, and I ask him a single question. Van Helsing, do you want to die? He doesn't reply. Of course he doesn't, because he loves us. He's falling in love with us. Ooh. Interesting. He walks alone atop the massive walls that surround London. He takes his time as if merely strolling. The lights of London. This city my father created only shows its true beauty in the darkness. Oh, this probably is Finis. Ah, how beautiful it is. Chaos and fear are about to spread across this city. Or Isaac created another monster. Who knows? Interesting indeed. Fine. I'll play along with this game you're hosting for just a little while longer. I want to see what lies beyond it, too. The truth lies hidden beyond the chaotic screams and seas of blood. I don't know if this is one person talking or two. The wind blows gently and he runs a hand through his hair. The moon is the only thing that sees his gentle smile. A smile filled with both beauty and madness. The end. I'm kidding. You knew it. Chapter, 11, yes. Dollface. Uh-oh. That's us. We're Dollface. I know, because we're pretty. We're so pretty. A few days have passed since the Azoth incident involving Neontote. Can we stop saying his name now? Chapter's over. Van Helsing is nowhere to be seen at our afternoon tea time setting. Lately, Van Helsing has been away from the mansion, and we've not been able to see much of him. That Van Helsing. What's he up to? Well, what's he up to day after day? I wish he'd been a little more considerate of the chef cooking for him. Yeah, his wounds haven't completely healed either. They weren't critical, but he did suffer serious injury. He should be confined to bed, resting. Yeah, you try to confine him, I'll confine him. Wait, what? Oh, Spacey. Naughty. I wonder where he's been going. Deli, on the other hand, doesn't seem to pay any mind to the conversation and continues to eat in silence. As far as I can surmise, it's likely that he is hunting for Finis with Alistair, the new leader of Twilight. I mean, I still can't believe that Finis is alive. People don't just come back from the dead. That's not how the world works, you know? There must be some sort of trick to it. I can't imagine what it was at this point. Either way, we'll need to make our next move soon. Azoth-related incidents are becoming more and more frequent. This is my fault, isn't it? It's not your fault at all. This Azoth is enjoying his crimes. He would be up to no good whether he captured you or not. Yes, I agree with Impey. Besides, Sholmes was saying something similar. Thank you. I feel a little bit better knowing that. Whatever the case, we can't allow Azoth to go around doing as he pleases. Saint Germain lays a piece of paper out on the table for us to look at. The page covers the details of the recent violent crimes, as well as changes taking place in London as a response. So far, no connection has been made between the different criminals committing the growing number of atrocious acts. The only thing the crimes have in common is the word Azoth left behind in blood. Even when one of the perpetrators is caught, he commits suicide, leaving behind no clues as to who or where Azoth is. To deal with the situation, Queen Victoria has used her authority to call for full cooperation of the police and the military. She's established a task force for the Azoth cases with Imperial Guard Captain Lionheart in charge. Lionheart stressed strengthening the city's defenses first and foremost to prevent further crimes before focusing on Azoth. The residents of London have stopped going about at night out of fear that they will be the next victims of these murders. As far as I can tell from the article, the government forces, led by Lionheart, are putting great effort into solving the case. However, Azoth crimes are on the rise at an alarming rate. We know that we have to do something to stop them, but we're unable to make a move. I wonder where Van Helsing went. Oh, speak of the devil, here's the man himself. I look up in response to Lupin's comment and see Van Helsing. Oh, hi, precious. Van Helsing, where have you been? Are you sure you're well enough to keep going out? You're being melodramatic. I'm obviously well enough if I'm able to go out and about. Yeah, but you should still at least tell us where you're going, or that you'll be gone for a while. Why must I waste my time telling you my each and every move? I suggest you watch your tone. Hey, cut it out. We're happy that you're fine, Van Helsing. Lupin was really worried about you. Yeah, that's what Lupin's like. Huh. No, I wasn't. Yeah, you were. You love him, just like we love him. We all love each other. We're all gonna sleep together in a warm pile of puppies. All curl up together. Oh, little man harem. Deli, you can't be here for this. It's inappropriate. Van Helsing, were you able to get any information on who this Azoth person is? Deli, who had been silent this whole time, suddenly raises his head. I'm going to stop Azoth to avenge Neontote's death. Tell me everything you know. Silence. Van Helsing doesn't reply right away. When he does, he glares at us all around him. He glares at us all around him? He glares at all of us? No. What? I came here today to tell you all to specifically back off and not to get yourselves further involved in this case. He's after me, bitch, so I'm as involved as I fucking can be, and I can't fucking not be involved, even though I want to be not involved. What? I'm telling you that I will handle Azoth. What do you mean, Van Helsing? I can explain. I don't know who it is. I can explain. I should have known. It was either him or Sholmes. I don't know. We all turn and stare, wide-eyed, at the person who appears from behind Van Helsing. Alistair? Alistair? You mean the Alistair? The new leader of Twilight? What's he doing here? Van Helsing, why would you... I apologize for surprising you in this way. There's no need for alarm. I have no hostile intentions at this moment. This moment? Alistair shrugs and raises his hands, as if in surrender. However, none of us let our guards down, and I can feel a sense of fierce hostility from all of us. Oh, Van Helsing, this is gonna hurt you so bad when he stabs you in the back. I don't trust him. I see. If you're not our enemy, then what does the leader of Twilight want with us? If you make any strange moves, I won't hesitate to dispose of you. I trust you're fully aware of that. Oh God, Saint Germain. Oh, you beautiful, honey, sweetie. Oh, baby. Oh. Girl. I'm so delicate and nice, but I will stab a bitch. Oh, he's great. Alistair nods slowly, seemingly unfazed by Saint Germain's threat. Sure, if you don't like what you hear, I don't care what you do with me. Hopefully I'll be able to explain everything at first. Yeah, Lupin doesn't like it either. It seems Van Helsing brought him here, so he probably won't try anything funny. I exchange a quick glance with Lupin. Fine, then. Let's hear what you have to say to us. Alistair slowly opens his mouth to speak. The situation has taken a turn. This is no longer just a series of violent crimes. Almost 3/4 of Twilight's members have disappeared from the organization's headquarters. They disappeared? What does that mean? Exactly what I said. All of a sudden, the members of Twilight disappeared one day like a fog. Or like fog. And how did this happen? I don't know. But aside from myself, I can think of only one other individual who can call Twilight to action. You're saying it's Finis? Exactly right, Spacey. Finis definitely died. I heard it from my Twilight subordinates as well as from Van Helsing here. And Saint Germain's over here like, yeah, I stabbed the bitch. He's like, I'm pretty sure I saw him die too, only because I stabbed him, but I mean, you know, what else? However, even that may have been part of his strategy. Are you saying that Finis had a plan that would be set in motion in the event of his death? Exactly. That or Finis is still alive and giving orders. As a man of science, I really find it hard to believe that a dead person would come back to life. As do I. But the way things are currently, wouldn't you think it best to act on the notion that Finis might be behind it all? Or you are. Because if he's not bad in this one, then what the fuck happened in the Victor path? Right? Hello? No, Azoth is Azoth. It's dangerous to jump to conclusions before we've seen with our own eyes that Finis is still alive. You must be the infamous Arsène Lupin, the first thief ever to trifle with Twilight. May I ask where you acquired your skills? I couldn't help but notice a similarity between your techniques and Twilight's. Those who seek efficiency all end up taking the same path. Isn't that the way with everything? I suppose there's some truth to that. Whatever the case, if Finis decides to use Twilight to do something in the future, certain danger awaits us. You all shouldn't get involved. Go find some other route to get information regarding Isaac Beckford. Just let me handle this case on my own. No, I'm not going to let you do that. I love you too much. We can't let you do that. I can't stop myself from speaking out. I hadn't put much thought into it. The words tumbled out simply because I didn't want to be separated from Van Helsing. I know, I just want to grab onto his leg and not let go. As soon as I look the other way, he's going to go someplace far away. I'm certain of this. If Azoth is truly Finis, we can't ignore this case while searching for clues about my father. Besides, they're after me. I can't just leave it all up to you. Suppose I didn't get my point across. Let me clarify. I'm saying that all of you are holding me back. Oh, because you love us? That's so mean. Still, I can't let you go by yourself. Ha! This doesn't seem like a conversation for the likes of an outsider like me. I'll let you know if I find something, Abraham. I'll come with you. Any further discussion is a waste of time. Alistair leaves the room, and Van Helsing follows him out. The fuck? I chase Van Helsing outside. The two men are standing right outside the mansion's main entrance. Van Helsing, wait! Yeah, we're going to give him peace of mind. Shall I give you two a moment? No need. Let's go. That's because he's in love with us and he doesn't want to admit it. God damn it, boy. Get over it. You love us. You know you love us. You can at least hear her out, no? She's so concerned about you. It's none of her business. Don't be that way. Those who think of you fondly, that's rather rare in your case, isn't it? He gently taps Van Helsing on the shoulder and walks away. Van Helsing remains in the same place. Van Helsing! You're quite persistent. Yes, because I'm in love with you. Look, he looks sad. His eyes look so sad. He doesn't look angry or like his normal, like, whatever face. It's like this sad look in his eyes. How do they do this? Is it just me? Like, seriously, is it just me where I just see what I want to see? Or do you see, like, the look of sadness in his eyes? Oh, fuck, it's just so subtle. Anyway, I'm coming with you. I won't get in your way. Van Helsing looks me in the face, then lets out a slight sigh. This isn't something that you can get through with pure determination. What does any of it have to do with you? If Finis knows a cure for your... Oh, that's him. I was like, wait. I was like, your poison? It's my poison. Wait. If Finis knows a cure for your poison, I swear to you I'll get that information out of him. So just leave me be. That's not it. I don't know how to express what I'm feeling right now. I don't want to see you suffer anymore. You think I'm suffering? What makes you say that? It just looks like you're deeply hurt, and it's like you're trying to get yourself killed. I feel like I can't leave you by yourself. Oh, my concerns are not off the mark, pretty face. No, they're not. I'm sorry. I just get distracted and I look at his face when I see your concerns are completely off the mark. And even if I were suffering, it's none of your concern. Yes, it is. We had a moment. But stop. Just think about yourself. Get rid of that poison and go on to live a happy life as a normal person. If there's anything I wish for you, that's it. But I feel... What do I feel? I don't quite understand what I want to say. What exactly is Van Helsing to me? Then I hear the noisy cry of a horse. I look in the direction of the sound, wondering what it could be. It's Lionheart. Van Helsing! Spacey! With a desperate look, Lionheart rides his steed through the mansion gates. He dismounts from his horse and advances toward Van Helsing. And he's like, I was almost free of all these assholes. He loves us all. He totally loves us all. Something terrible has happened. I need to tell you all. Gather the rest of your group because I need your help. Is it Azoth? I can handle it alone. We're all in the dining room. Please come in. Thank you, miss. I'll go right on in. Spacey, we've gotten through everything together. That's why we'll always be together. Do as you want. Van Helsing and I rush back to the mansion. This is not the motherfucking dining room, but whatever. Several soldiers broke into the palace while the queen was holding court. These soldiers shouted nonsense, then went on a rampage, demonstrating superhuman strength. Superhuman strength? That must mean... hidden strength? Hidden strength? What do you mean? I'll explain later. Keep talking. You're in a hurry, aren't you? Yes, 3 civilians lost their lives before the royal guard could apprehend these intruders. One of the captured men set off an explosive he had been carrying, killing himself and his accomplices. Thankfully, no harm came to the queen, but 5 royal guardsmen met honorable deaths from this incident alone. He blew himself up? That's pretty intense. That's quite an extreme method. And did you find the word Azoth? Indeed we did. It was etched into a metal box the man was holding. Azoth again. But that's not the only problem. A strange letter was in the box, appearing to be a declaration of war against Britain. Lionheart takes a piece of paper out of a pocket and shows it to us. I desire destruction and chaos. I desire the destruction of all order. You shall all become corpses, symbols to demonstrate my will. None shall be spared. Death awaits you all. The truth does not lie within law and order. Now it's time to play a game. That's what it says. So then Azoth's goal is to overthrow the government? No, his writing makes no political references whatsoever. Maybe he considers everything as a game. If that's the case, these for fun crimes are getting pretty out of hand. A game? What a joke. Hold on, it's not over yet. There's one more important fact that I need to tell you. Right before the men blew themselves up, they shouted, "Long live Master Finis." Although we'd like to question him, Finis has disappeared. We really don't know what to think. The insurity in Lionheart's voice makes us look around at one another. Yeah, but I feel like... See, Finis could be alive. But also, Alistair could be doing all this. Because remember, he was pretty shady. And, like, you know, I don't know if I trust him, really. Anyway. This just raises the possibility that he is Azoth. Based on these circumstances, that really might be the case. Immortality. I see. Well, what? What on earth are you talking about? Finis has already died twice that we know of. If he really is alive right now, he's on his third round of life, at least. It's all right, Captain Lionheart. I'll explain. When no one raises any complaints, I tell Lionheart the events that led up to now. Of course, I don't tell him too much about some topics that would be inconvenient. He looks at me suspiciously the entire time and scoffs disdainfully occasionally, but when I finish talking, he nods. So Finis is Azoth. Wouldn't it be reasonable to assume that both times you encountered him were actually doubles? I don't think that's possible, but I can't deny it is the most logical explanation. I understand. I'll have some personnel tasked to search for Finis. I'd like all of you to put your efforts to finding Azoth. To find the mastermind, we'll probably need to pay a visit to Sholmes first. Then I'll go with old Lionheart here to check out the scene of the fracas. I may be able to find some clues. The fracas. Whatever. I was saying it with an accent, and it kind of just... he's like, I don't want to go to Sholmes. Then shall we split into separate teams as we did before? Victor, Impey, and I will go with Lupin. You lot can go and speak with Sholmes. Van Helsing's not happy to be stuck with me, but I'm happy to be stuck with him. I'm happy to be stuck with you. I'm gonna fall right off my bouncy ball. It makes me so excited seeing his pissed off face. If we're simply searching for him, the more help, the better, right, Van Helsing? Do as you please. And it pleases me to do this. Bitch. Coming with you, and I'm gonna make you fucking love me, whether you like it or not. Van Helsing leaves the room, and Deli and I follow him. As the sun is about to set in the skies to the west, we arrive once again at Sholmes' detective office. The door opens before we can knock. Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? Did you need something from me? We're here to ask if you've made any progress in the Azoth case. Ah, that. You've come at just the right time, then. There's about to be some progress now. About to be progress? Would you care to explain that? His little shocked face. Huh? Oh, time's a-wasting. Let's walk and talk. I really should have realized this much sooner. Sholmes begins walking away at a brisk pace. You said the other day that Azoth was in reality an alias used by Finis. I decided to look through the Azoth crimes as well as other similar violent incidents from the past through that perspective. I found that a number of Finis' political rivals were involved in these cases. Too many to be ignored statistically. So Finis is behind them after all. Perhaps. Or perhaps there is another person who wants us to believe that. Alistair, where are we going? The thing is, Finis' greatest political foe remains alive and untouched. The central figure opposing Finis in the House of Lords, who argued against Isaac's ideas and even objected to the Vampire War. House of Lords, the upper house of the United Kingdom's Parliament, comprised of nobility, does not implement the popular election system, unlike the House of Commons. Oh, sorry, that was a comma, not a period. Oops, my bad. I'm very sorry. But you can't exit the game. You have to stay with me on this entire journey. Marquis Renfield. Marquis Renfield, a central figure in a group known as the Anti-Finis League. Oh, that's cute. The Anti-Finis League. Oh my god, you're so evil and adorable that there's an Anti-Finis League. There's no, like, Anti-Spacey League. No? Oh, that's so cute. Incredibly famous, he publicly objected to the Vampire War, and rumor is that not even the Queen can ignore his voice. Ooh, he must have a sexy voice. Hey, baby. I can't do a sexy deep man voice. Sholmes nods at Van Helsing's outburst. Do you know him, Van Helsing? He's a famous man. Said that not even Queen Victoria can ignore this man's words without consideration. I've already heard about that declaration of war delivered to Buckingham Palace. It would seem as if Azoth is enjoying these events, and if he's watching a play unfold on stage. If he aims to push the entirety of the government into complete chaos, there's no better time for it than after that attack. Then Marquis Renfield he may be in a predicament of his own, even as we speak. I see. So there were humans who were actually against the Vampire War. I hope he is safe. Like Sholmes said, we'd best hurry. We follow Sholmes' lead and rush to central London. Can't we have just gotten a cab? There's his mansion. I pull myself together. Ah! Suddenly we hear a scream from within the mansion. This isn't good. We may be too late. Up there! There's the sound of glass shattering, and a figure leaps down from the 3rd floor to the ground. Upon landing, the person starts running without missing a beat. Incredible! He wasn't hurt at all by a fall from that height. Either way, I'll investigate. You all chase that man. No need to tell me. I have no intention of letting him go. Van Helsing begins running, and we chase after him. We're closing in on Azoth's true identity by the minute. I feel certain of this. But at the same time, it feels like Van Helsing is running straight into a trap that can't be undone, and this scares me. Oh god. The sun sets completely as I follow his footsteps, and we return once more to Midtown. Wait, is this chapter 12 or 11? Hold on. We're in chapter 11. Ooh, we have another bad ending that can come up here. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. I got distracted. Okay. Okay, so the sun sets completely as I follow his footsteps and we return once more to Midtown. I can't find any traces left behind by the person who fled the mansion, but Van Helsing picks up on the faintest tracks. It's like a fucking dog. Like an angry, pissed off chihuahua, but I don't know. Nah, he's bigger than a chihuahua. Whatever. He's maintaining a constant speed. It's almost as if he wants us to chase him. So this is a trap. So it would seem. Cute. I suddenly feel my hackles rise. 2 Twilight soldiers with swords appear. Ah, fuck these bastards. Tch. Delacroix, looks like you were right. There are only 2 of them. No matter how well trained they are, no human is a match for me. Yeah! A sharp blade slices toward Deli, and he barely twists aside to avoid it. Annoying pawns. Van Helsing fires his gun without hesitation, but amazingly the soldiers avoid his shots. I see. Their hidden strength. No, they're not. Those weren't the movements of human physiques. They're my people. Vampires. Vampires? Then they're the same as Neontote. Neontote. So I can't say his name anymore. Anyway. Grrr. I hear a growl. There doesn't appear to be a single spark of sanity left in him. You two, I'll go after Azoth on my own. You both should try to join up with Lupin's group. Wait, we should all retreat together. Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Okay, it's still recording. No, all of a sudden everything on my computer just like all of it, like all my notepad, all my everything popped up over this, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, if this stopped recording, I'm gonna be pissed. It looks like it's still recording. So. Wait, we should all retreat together. This is Azoth's trap for us. Probably. So what? If this is his trap, I'll rip Azoth's throat out, trap and all. Van Helsing aims his gun at one of the soldiers, his eyes filled with rage. However, an unexpected voice calls out. An unexpected voice. There's no need for that, Abraham Van Helsing. The one you seek is right here. Okay, but we don't know who it is. Oh, it is Finis. A small figure appears behind the soldiers. A light breeze blows by, and the clouds reveal enough of the moon to illuminate the scene. But what's the deal with Alistair? In Victor's path. Didn't he kidnap us? He fucking kidnapped us, right? Finis? The name tumbles from my mouth. Hello, sister! We meet again! Dramatic reunions are always wonderful, no matter how many times you experience them. Immortal. The possibility had come up many times, but when faced with the actuality of it, the eeriness and discomfort are more than I can bear. That doll-like face, almost perfectly still and flawless in the moonlight. It's exactly the same as the Finis who had died in the laboratory. There's no way it could have been a double. There's no question Finis is Azoth. Van Helsing, you're so persistent. What drives you? Revenge born from anger, or fear to keep you going? Whatever the case, you can keep doing what you're doing to your heart's content. I have my own business to attend to. I'm merely here to provide some encouragement to all you hard workers. I'll see you later. Finis laughs as he turns away. I try to call out to him, and freeze at the gunshot that goes off from beside me. Finis! Grrr. Van Helsing's shot doesn't reach his target. Instead, one of the Twilight soldiers blocks it, standing before us like a wall. Grrr. Finis looks around with an amused smirk, as if noticing the situation for the first time. What's this? How strange. These vampires protect me so faithfully. Ah, I see. That's how they're wired. Wired? What are you talking about? Unfortunately, my time for playing with you is up. These blokes will stick around. He waves, then turns his back to us and disappears into the darkness. Finis! The Twilight soldiers move to block Van Helsing as he runs after Finis. Van Helsing, watch out! Oh, so not dramatic enough. Van Helsing, watch out. A soldier's rapier strikes his arm and a bloodstain blossoms on his shoulder. Hey, we already just got you back from being stabbed and punched in the chest. Punched through the fucking chest by a vampire. We can't. But he continues running without stopping. It's as if he doesn't register anything except for Finis. Deli runs ahead of the Twilight soldiers who have turned to pursue Van Helsing and blocks their way. My brothers, I'll take care of you. I'm a successor to the throne of Nosferatu. I'm prepared to give my life for those of my subjects. In the name of my father, the great King Delacroix. I shall save you. Telly takes an aggressive stance, and the vampires in Twilight uniforms seem to shift their focus from Van Helsing to him. Deli! I know Deli is strong, but I've seen firsthand how frightening hidden strength can be. and how strong vampires are under its influence. Spacey, listen closely. Deli speaks calmly as if coaxing me through my internal struggle. I'll take over here. You can't leave that man alone. He is in the same state I was before. He's so caught up in revenge that he's about to lose himself in the darkness. No matter what happens to him, you must be his light and guide him. Just like you were the single ray of light for me. Aw, Deli, you're adorable. Me? Your light? Rah! The soldier bee, we're having a conversation. Fuck off. Gah! He barely dodges the blade that attacks him. Blades that attack him from both sides and grabs the vampire's arm, stopping them. What are you waiting for? Van Helsing needs you. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is coming down. Uh-oh. Whoops. My phone got locked again, so I gotta unlock it. This is where our option comes for. Oh, guys. This is where our last bad path is. I'm gonna save for here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. And then when we come back, we're going to do the bad ending, which is to remain here. Obviously, we're going to chase after Van Helsing. Hi. There was never a question that, okay, I have to. He's in the dark, but you have to chase. That was basically handing you the right option. Some of the other ones, it's like, I don't know. Like that first one was difficult, so that's why we have a guide. So when we come back in the next part, what we'll do is we'll do the last bad ending, and then we'll go back and chase after Van Helsing, like we're supposed to do, and like we would have done anyway, because we love him, and that's what we would have been doing. Sorry, Deli, bye! Love you, but Van Helsing's my boo. You're just like my little brother, whatever. Chasing after my boyfriend. Anyway, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.